Hey everybody, welcome back to the Twilight Zone. Do you have great expectations for this episode? Why did I use those words? You'll never understand. This is called The Call. It's episode 9 of season 3. Last time we had Our Selena is dying. And she was dying. She was very close to death. She only had days, maybe seconds left. Luckily, she had a niece that she'd never really met, and the niece was after her money, and she got more than she bargained for when she met our Selena. Anyway, this one is called The Call, and there'll be no vampires of any kind. What do you mean there weren't any vampires of any kind in this episode? So let's get to it. I could be a vampire. I never go out in the sunlight anyway. You can tell from my complexion. It's not just the lighting. I am quite pale. So yeah, likes it.
Norman Blaine,
Hey.
whose greatest fear is that if he were to vanish from the earth tomorrow, no one would notice.
That's his biggest fear.
And whose greatest sadness is the realization that he is probably right.
There's worse things to be... Who cares if nobody cares?
Whose days and nights are routinely swallowed into unhappy silence.
Hi, Linda. My wife's suing me for $1,000 because she says a cat needs daycare. Oh, alimony. You see, Linda, I hadn't even thought about
Alimony. Bum, 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 bum.
Ludwig van Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, and Ravel. Finally, a collection of your all-time
buy it.
favorite classical hits.
Buy it.
Remember this one or this haunting melody? Music whose beauty
No.
never fades. Only a limited number of these special edition sets will be made available to the public. Call 555-4221. Call 555-4221.
You got the number right.
Operators standing by 24 hours a day.
Who's he calling?
Moments to remember for all time. Haydn, Strauss's Blue Danube,
I know
Pachelbel's
this one.
Canon indeed. You'll be glad.
Ah, it's the only one I knew. Hey,
Hello?
I want the music.
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry, I think I dialed the...
Oh yeah, no, I know that guy. It was only when I saw him visually, I was like, this guy, he's kind of sort of familiar. Now that he's speaking, I know exactly who he is. I just don't know anything else about him, like where I know him from. But he is that guy, the one in my brain. I'd miss you if you were gone, dude. I know, you were in my brain.
Wrong number.
Excuse me?
Listen, I'm really sorry. It's just a wrong number. I probably woke you up.
No.
Maybe it's a lonely heart.
Okay. I was just sitting here, and I heard the phone ring. For a minute, I was afraid whoever was calling would hang up before I got here.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
a romantic episode.
I know what you mean. I hate it when that happens.
What's your name?
Norman? Norman Blaine?
You have a very nice voice.
Thank you. So do you. What's your name?
Marianne.
Mary Ann.
Mary Ann. It's a good name. Listen, would you like to talk a bit? I mean, if you're not busy or...
That would be nice.
Do you want to meet up for pizza?
So, where was I?
Talking to some strange woman for an hour.
She wasn't strange. She's nice.
It wasn't like she was a stranger at all.
Yeah.
It was special somehow. She was a little nervous at first, but after a while she started talking, I started talking. Next thing I knew, it was
It was an hour and a half later.
exactly. She was friendly and fun.
He's in love.
I hadn't had that much fun in ages.
Look, because it's the Twilight Zone, because it's TV, because of any number of reasons, whoever he's visualizing in his brain is not going to be the woman at the other end of the phone. Like, it could be the woman the woman he thinks of his dreams, but there'll be something like she'll have a missing head. Anyway, she'll miss you if you're gone. This is exactly what you were looking for. Some to matter in this life. You know, you've found somebody, you found each other. It's perfect. You go find her. Stop calling her, just find her.
Now I don't know what to do next. She said I could call her back tonight after 7. I guess she works late. But I'd really like to
After
meet her.
7.
Norman,
Item. That's a clue.
for a year and 2 months, I've been able to come in here and sit at my desk and pretend that I'm all alone. Because
Yeah.
from your side of the room came a blissful silence.
Yeah, you were always quiet.
I really like silence.
Yeah, shut up.
I have 5 kids. You want my advice? You know, suggest
A
lunch
movie.
or dinner, a trip to the zoo, whatever. Just go crazy. You know, the fact is that she wouldn't spend all that time talking to you if she didn't want to meet you.
Yeah.
Right? Now, Norman, you're a nice guy, but for the next
Is he?
hour, I would really like to have no noise. That would make me a really happy man.
He's working on kid number 6. He needs his energy.
Well, thanks for listening anyway.
No problem. He's waiting till 7. What's the deal with 7? Maybe she's a vampire. She comes out after dark. I said there was going to be no vampires in this one.
Hello?
Hi,
There she is.
it's me. I didn't realize we've been talking for over 3 hours. I probably should let you go.
That must be.
All right.
Check your
But
bill.
one more thing. I just want you to know, Norman, I really enjoyed our talk last night. And tonight. I wanted to thank you.
Well, same here. In fact, I was wondering if you'd like to get together sometime. Maybe lunch, dinner, a movie, anything you want.
Norman,
No rush. Anytime, it's okay.
no, I really can't.
Why not?
We have so much fun just talking.
What's wrong
Why
with
do we
you?
have to change it?
Are you an insect lady?
Can't we just leave it at this?
Well, sure. I guess so.
I've hurt you, haven't I?
No. Really, it's okay.
Maybe she wears socks with her sandals.
Enjoy talking to you.
Promise you'll call me tomorrow?
I promise.
You.
Bye, Norman.
How about you call him? You call him. This ain't no premium number, hopefully. He's doing work. He's not saying anything.
Okay, Norman, give. For 5 days now, you've been absolutely quiet, not a sound.
We've talked for hours and hours over the phone, but she won't come out on a date.
So let me give you some advice.
Find out where she lives.
You want to meet this woman, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know who she is, and you don't know where she lives. All you've got is a phone number. Have I got it surrounded here?
That's it.
Yes.
You've heard of reverse listing.
Oh, yeah.
You phone the operator, you tell her you've got this number, you think it's the right one, you know, you say it's an emergency or something, and you get the operator to tell you the address
Is that
goes with
legal?
that number. You cruise by and you just run into her by accident.
Hey, baby.
Okay? After that, you're on your own. All right, now, can we have some quiet around here?
We found her. I like that they cut to the chase. We didn't have to ask the operator or anything. Does she come out after? Is she in a painting? What are we doing here?
Do you know if a Mary Ann works here?
Marianne. Would you know her last name?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Well, she could be one of our interns.
Who would I check with?
You could ask the director, but she's out for lunch. Why don't you come back in an hour?
She comes
Thank you
out.
very much.
When do you
May I
close?
look around?
Of course.
We close at 7. Oh, what are these paintings? I'm gonna point her out. The second I see her in a painting, I'll point her out. I wouldn't call from here. You'll get feedback. Well, you can hear where it's coming from. Okay, it's this one. Hello, me? Must be a party line. Do you see anything here? It's her! Right there. It's not a painting. It's a statue. Statue woman.
I see you're admiring the sculpture.
Very nice.
Terrible story, that one.
Oh?
The self-portrait.
Hmm.
I never met the woman myself, but
What's her name?
if this work is any indication, we've lost a very special artist. Why a woman as talented as that would kill herself, I don't know.
Ooh.
She killed herself.
Oh, yes. There were the usual rumors, of course. Lovers' quarrels and all that. It breaks my heart to think we'll never see anything else from Mary Ann Lindaby.
Maybe it's a coincidence. He bought that music cassette, did he?
Hello, Norman.
Hello, Mary Ann.
I didn't think you were going to call. I saw you today, Norman.
Yeah?
You came by. You were standing in front of me talking to that woman.
That's impossible. I can't deal with this. This can't be happening.
Maybe she thought nobody would, remember her after she died. No, back with this terrible music. It's almost classical, but not quite. Who came up with that one? Don't tell me it's famous. It's not. It can't be. I reject it.
Hello?
I'm sorry, Mary Ann.
No. It's me. I'm the one who should be sorry. I never should have answered the phone.
Yeah, how did you do that anyway?
So long since I've talked to anyone. It was dark. I was so alone.
So was I.
I have to go now.
No, wait, please. You can't go away like that.
Sorry, Norman.
Please.
Goodbye.
She broke up with you, Norman. You found out her horrible truth. Hey, at least you're not a insect person. You wouldn't want that.
I'm going to lunch now. I'll be back in an hour.
Stop looking at my drawings. Maybe you can bring her to life somehow. Build a robot body for her. Maybe she can come out of the picture, like in Take On Me. She can't dial because she doesn't have the digits. You know? She can barely lift the receiver to talk to you. Oh, maybe they moved her. They moved her somewhere else. Or destroyed it. No, there she is.
You were the only one that ever made me feel I was wanted. That I wasn't just some jerk. I missed talking to you on the telephone. It was the only thing I had to look forward to when I came home. After a while, it was the only reason for going home.
Oh, what are you laughing at?
I used to feel I was nothing. That I had nothing. Then there was you. And everything changed. And I thought, my God, I'm in love. For the first time in my life, I'm honestly and truly in love. Without you, there's nothing left for me.
No, don't do what I think you're.
I'm sorry, Mary Ann.
No.
I'm sorry.
Build yourself a statue first. You can sit next to her. Oh, that's not possible. Maybe your love can make her real.
Excuse me. I'm gonna have to ask you not to touch the exhibit, sir.
It's not what it looks like, mister. She's my girlfriend. We got another one. I didn't think she could call him.
Hello?
Norman, it was so hard to call you. It's dark here. I heard what you said. About there being nothing left for you. It scares me. It's what I said when...
Yeah. Just before.
I couldn't make the pain go away. It just stayed
expected. Ever.
Come to me, Norman.
Right now?
Come to me now.
Break her out. Break her out of the museum.
But the museum, it'll be closed.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it. But come now, before I change my mind.
She's got magic powers, Mona. Who is this, Beethoven? No, she took care of it with her psychic powers. Telekinesis? Bring a sledgehammer. Maybe she's inside that thing. Or maybe she's going to switch places with you.
Marianne?
Maybe she's evil.
It's been so long since anyone's told me they loved me.
No, we saw the tear. I was going to say, imagine if it's just someone playing a prank on him. A real person. Because we've no evidence that the statue is making phone calls or answering phone calls. Could be that woman he was talking to who told him about it, right? But then the tear, you know? If there wasn't the tear, I'd be all heebie-jeebies right now. I'd be like, oh, is she here? That woman who works here? I don't know why she lured him here. Dunk him on the head. Anyway, I'm getting creepy vibes. But it's a love story. Let's get back to it. It's almost over. Oh! Security. What's he gonna see? 2 statues?
I don't want to be alone anymore. Stay with me. Please?
Sure.
Forever.
Oh, he's gonna kiss her and gonna turn to stone. Or just turn to stone. Marble. Yeah, there he is. She was Medusa.
On display,
Medusa!
a very special exhibit, cast in bronze and loneliness.
Bronze.
A tender symmetry of line and form, suggestive of love finally found in the Twilight Zone.
She killed him. She called him because she was worried that he would kill himself. She's like, don't kill yourself away from me. Come here and I'll kill you. Because I don't want to be alone anymore. A monster inside a bronze statue. She killed herself and now she killed this man. A man whose biggest fear, it's not about losing his job or, horrible torture or anything. It's that when he dies, nobody will miss him. I guess, I don't know, does he have no friends or family? Yes, what about that guy he works with? The guy who likes him because he's quiet. That guy will miss you. Because they'll bring in some new person. They won't stop talking. And he'd be like, I really miss the guy I used to work with. Who just sat there and said nothing all day. It was a sweet episode though, too. It was a creepy episode. It was a funny episode. It was a sweet episode. About loneliness and the strange places we find it. And you knew. And about phones, about a call. And you knew when she was making excuses about why she couldn't see him. Even before that, you knew there was going to be something about her that wasn't quite what you might expect. I was expecting all sorts of things. I was not expecting her to be a bronze statue. But once we got to that art museum, I thought you might be in a painting. Or it might be an elaborate practical joke. Put a little speaker inside the statue. Put a little bit of a sprinkler thing by the eye. Just an elaborate prank. Because they all hate this guy that thinks nobody knows who he is. What have I seen this guy in? Oh, he was in Lost and True Blood. Okay, that's where I would have known him from. Right, the next episode is called The Trance. We've had hypnotism very recently in Memories. So, somebody or something is going to be in a trance next episode. A hypnotic suggestion where they think they're reliving a past life, they think they're a chicken, or they're trying to give up smoking. We already had the Helgramite method for giving up drink. Hopefully there's no worms in the next one. The trance. Maybe somebody awakes from a trance and sees a dead body in front of them. And everybody thinks they killed them, but actually the murderer was a hypnotist. And they just hypnotized him to think he did it instead. We'll find out next time. I'm looking forward to it. Come back, have a great day. And stay away from bronze statues. They've got magical, creepy powers. They can open doors, they can answer phones, they can turn you to bronze. What can't they do? What can't they do? They can speak. They can have tears. I'll see you next time.